Dr. David Chang. I am a psychologist. I'm the director of the Counseling Center at Baruch College. The students at Baruch, the population is a very diverse student population, and many of the students otherwise would not be able to get this kind of counseling if they're trying to do it on their own, because financially I think many of the students are also very stressed, and this is really a very valuable service that the college has to offer to the students. We usually operate by appointments, so they can call Monday to Friday from 9 to 5 and set up an appointment for a meeting with one of the counselors. And if sometimes there are emergency, like people have pressing problems, you can also walk in, just walk in, come in. And we have a counselor here who is a triage counselor, so they would see you and see if your problem needs to be attended to right away, or can we make an appointment for a later date. But usually if you don't have an emergency, it's best to try to make an appointment ahead of time so that we can schedule you with a counselor at your own convenience. Mm-hmm. In the past, there have been more resistance to getting help. I mean, I think that there is a stigma. People think, you have to be crazy or you have to be really very seriously disturbed to seek help. But I think times have changed now. I think adjustment is a big issue in terms of adjusting to college life. And for many people that come to this country from somewhere else, international students, they have double the amount of adjustment to do. Living in New York City, trying to adjust to college life, and very often trying to juggle work and school and all kinds of pressures that they have. And it's really important that they have the idea that it's okay to seek counseling. Talking with someone is really important, and that it's different from talking to a friend, because these are trained professionals and they could listen in an objective way, and they're not going to really give you advice in terms of what you should do, but rather I think the process of getting to know you and trying to understand your situation helps you understand your situation better, so you can cope with it better. So in that sense, it's not so much a matter of just kind of somebody telling you what you should do, but somebody helping you find other options, other ways to cope with your situation. I think that if a student is motivated, and coming in really want to, not solve, but I think to alleviate the problems that they have, it certainly helps, in terms of, sometimes the progress. But for someone who is a little skeptical at first, it's still okay. I mean, not everyone that goes to church has to be a firm believer, but I think that at least the first step is to just go. If you don't go, then you won't know. Right now, what's important is that students know of our services. I think the students should know that this is a very valuable and free services, and it's going to be helpful, and it helps in terms of adjustment. It helps in terms of really sorting out some of the problems in their lives. And so hopefully more people would really be able to seek help, would come in and see a counselor, and then perhaps we can also make some recommendation as to where you can go from here if we can't address the problem with you directly.